it's Richard here, aka Metal Fan. I'm gonna be answering your questions. So welcome to Q&A number 3. So yeah, I waited about a week or so, and I don't think I'm getting any more questions, so I just thought I'd go and answer your questions already. And before I get to that, and I loved how and I forgot to mention this, I actually said this in the previous video when I announced the new Q&A that I saw from one of my favorite YouTubers, Chainsaw. He actually said hashtag no love for Chainsaw, because in the video I gave shoutouts, and apparently I forgot to give him a shoutout. So yeah, Chainsaw, if you're watching this video, just shout out to you, dude. I love your videos, man. I'm not just saying that. I think you're pretty awesome. So at reviewing, and I think you're one of my favorite YouTubers out there. So yeah. Anyway, on with the Q&A. Anyway, this first question comes from Classic Rock 2017. He actually has five questions. He asked, "What is your favorite album of all time?" I think I might have answered this in another Q&A. I think I said Rust in Peace by Megadeth. I do enjoy that album. I think it's pretty badass, if you ask me. A second question you asked, thoughts on the Beatles? Well, I used to really love the Beatles. I have the Beatles Rock Band for Xbox 360 that I played a very long time ago. But nowadays, I don't really care for them a whole lot. I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad and they suck. I mean, hey, I do respect for what they do. They have without them, a lot of bands wouldn't exist. Without them, like, I think like Kiss, obviously. I mean, I do have respect for what they have done. So yeah. Number 3, do you like Pearl Jam? No, I do not. Sorry. Number 4, he says, favorite genre of books? Well, I mostly read magazines. I don't know if that's considered a genre of book, but yeah. And number 5, top 5 favorite bands. I love how it's the 5th one. It says top 5, number 5. Anyway, I think I answered this one, obviously, but now I think it changed a lot since then. Obviously, Winter Sun, Iron Maiden, and Sephirum, Trivium, and I'm trying to think. This is a really tough one. And the In Flames. I'm just thinking really hard. The top 5 bands I listen to the most. So yeah. Next question comes from Celia Music Review. She asked, what are your favorite types of movies? Well, I mainly watch a lot of comedy films. Heck, imagine if you're just really pissed off and you're just feeling down in the dumps. You just want something to cheer you up. So yeah, I do love some comedy, but I do enjoy some other types of movies. I do love some fantasy films like Harry Potter, obviously, and I do watch a little bit of The Lord of the Rings. And I do love some documentaries, especially music documentaries or documentaries about my favorite bands. I do love some superhero movies like Spider-Man and the Hulk, Captain America, a lot of that other stuff. So yeah, good question. Next question comes from Cination7799. Do you like A Day to Remember? And I know I'm going to get a fuckload of shit for this. Yes, I do enjoy some A Day to Remember. I mean, I'm not their biggest fan like a lot of their fans are, but I do enjoy some of their stuff, especially their more heavier stuff. I know a lot of people give me shit for liking them, but whatever. I like them. I think they're cool. Well, I don't think they're that cool, but, you know, they're a good band. I like them. Next 3 questions are from Midnight Strike 3625. Shout out to you, dude. Dude, first question you asked, have you ever thought about getting a Tumblr? No, not really. I mean, I already have Facebook, and I had a Twitter, but honestly, I don't really use it a whole lot anymore. I don't know why. I'm mostly a Facebook guy, and I just don't need any more social media outlets. All I have is Facebook and my YouTube channel, and that's pretty much about it. Second question you asked, what 2004 release are you most looking forward to? Hopefully Winter Sun. I'm really excited. And I really hope the Iron Maiden has a new album out, and I'm really looking forward to the new Carnifex. I'm really glad that I did my track review. Corey Arford, the guitar player, actually commented saying I was pretty good review. So yeah, and Corey, if you're watching this video, just you kick ass, man. I can't wait for the new album. So yeah, and your last question that Midnight Strike 625 asked, saying, is school impacting your motivation or ability to review? I ask this because it conflicts with my own video schedule at times. It can be because I feel like I've done. If I do, I don't want to go and just do reviews that are just half-assed. I like to do it, just want to do it, and I just don't feel like reviewing. And I've just been very busy lately doing a bunch of other shit. And we had a big snowstorm a while ago, and I also had a cold. So it depends on stuff that's going on with my personal life. I try to do reviews. If I feel like doing it, I'll do it. If I do not want to do it, then I'm not going to do it. It's just simple as that. I mean, I think that's pretty much anything that any reviewers do. But yeah, so good question, by the way. The next question comes from Jamie Smith. You ask, how many CDs do you have? I think I recently counted it up, and I have 437. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Hopefully it'll take me a bazillion years or so. But yeah, good question. Next question comes from Dominic Della Cerda. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, dude. Sorry. A really good question. I don't think I've been asked this. What type of listening arrangements do you listen to your music on? And could you do a future video of what devices you use on a regular basis? Devices such as iPod, stereo, etc. Well, I mainly listen to my iPod Classic. I have a lot of my music on here. Most of the stuff I have downloaded RAR files. But I'm planning on getting actual albums, so I delete the RAR files and put the actual CD on my iTunes. So I have an iPod Classic, and I sometimes store my music on my phone that I'm recording my videos on now since last July. Well, I actually have a bit of music, but it takes up a lot of memory and space, so it's on there, so I don't have a whole lot of music on my phone. So those are the two listening arrangements that I listen to my music on. It's a good, and will I ever do a video about it? I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea, but it's a really good question, by the way. I don't think I've ever been asked this before. Very good question. Yeah, next question comes from Cination7799, yet again. He asked, do you like Blink-182 and Green Day? Well, Blink-182, I do like some of their stuff, especially their earlier stuff. I thought their last album was, I didn't think it was that great, but yeah. And as for Green Day, I do used to really like them, mainly their older stuff, but their newer stuff I don't really care for a whole lot. But yeah. And you also asked another question saying, do you think you'll make an updated CD collection seeing how many new CDs you got? Well, I will do a CD update. I gotten 8 more CDs. I'm going to wait until I get a few more. I will do it. It'll probably be another week or so before I actually do another one. I do got some coming up, and I'm planning on getting more in the next week or so. So I'll try showing that off in another video in about 2 weeks or so. Just give it time; it will be there. Trust me. All right. Then we got the last one from Nakuma Vekan. Sorry if I did that, dude. Mispronounce your name. You're awesome, man. He asked question: best lyrics. Well, I think obviously I love the old school bands like Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Iron Maiden, Winter Sun. They always got really great lyrics, just going on like adventures and just other cool stuff. I thought that's pretty badass. He says, best band from every genre that you listen to. Well, new wave of British heavy metal, Iron Maiden, progressive metal, Dream Theater, death metal, Cannibal Corpse, black metal, Emperor. Oh, wow, I could just go on for so long. Wow. And I think you asked, you probably already answered this, but what else from metal do you enjoy? Well, I do enjoy some old school hip hop from here and there. I'm not a big rap fan. I do enjoy some Cypress Hill, Public Enemy, House of Pain. I do enjoy some old Eminem. I think he's a pretty good artist, and I do enjoy his stuff. And he says, reading fiction, I used to read a lot of Harry Potter. I read some Lemony Snicket, A Series of Unfortunate Events. I really enjoyed those series a lot when I was a kid. And he says, comics? Well, I collected a bunch of Sonic the Hedgehog comics. They're one of my favorite comic book characters, and I pretty much love playing the video games a lot. And he says, anime. Well, I don't read a lot of anime, but I watch anime shows like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. I just love those are my favorite shows. I just don't really like reading anime. I just like to rather watch it. I'm just that kind of guy. So yeah. And I think that's all my questions. So thank you guys for asking all your questions. And yeah, thanks you guys for watching. This will be the last Q&A until I hit 300 subs. So yeah, thanks for asking your questions, and thanks for watching, and see you later, and keep it metal.